Hi, my name is Vicky McIntyre, and I'm a business professor at the College of Western Idaho. I teach such classes as international business, macroeconomics, and introduction to business. That may bore some of you, but it is my passion. I have a passion for sharing my wealth of business knowledge with students, and therefore getting into the business side of the College of Western Idaho has been a wonderful experience for me. I have been teaching, however, for approximately the last 20 years, most of it in Minnesota, prior to moving back to Boise in 2006. In 2006, CWI was just getting started, and luckily I got in on the bottom floor as an adjunct teacher. After watching Susan's example of a marvelous meet and greet, my anxiety rose. Her video was professional music opening, powerful music in the background. It was definite understanding that she's got some tools and some vocabulary that I need to learn, and that excites me. I'm hoping that I can make something that is as interesting and as capturing as what she showed us in her example. So that's my goal of trying to learn from this course. And as I started to do this, I started thinking of the student now who's never done an online course before. And I can honestly say that I can anticipate their anxiety and how I'm going to need to learn the tools that will help them lower that anxiety and be able to learn the course well. So knowing of that apprehension already, I've already experienced it myself. I tried taking the Blackboard Hotspot quiz last night on my laptop and found out that my laptop wouldn't allow me to capture any responses and begged the teacher, of course, to reset it. I can understand how I'm going to have to deal with some of that with my online students a lot differently than I do on a face-to-face class. But anyway, here goes my assignment. I've been asked to provide an artifact that provides some insight into my personality. And for me, that's the lighthouse. I have lighthouse candles, I have lighthouse clocks, I have lighthouse mugs. I've even gone so far to have my cousin, who's a very gifted artist, paint me this beautiful picture of Split Rock Lighthouse in Minnesota. And again, that captures to me my love of these particular artifacts. A lighthouse to me is a series of lamps and lenses that emit light so a boat can find safe passage to harbor. Well, I see a lighthouse then, I envision these lamps and these lenses, as the guidance that I need to provide to my students then, so they can miss the pitfalls that a new course might pose. The goal of a lighthouse, of course, is to safely guide ships into the harbor. And so likewise, my goal is to guide a student to a successful learning experience of the content needed for the course. In every discipline, there's the tools and vocabulary that need to be learned that connect the learning to the student. Over the years, I've perfected some of those students, I hope at least in the 20 years, that can help those students. But now it's going to be a challenge to find out how to do it either visually or, again, in some kind of a tool online now. That's going to be my biggest challenge. The lighthouse then to me symbolizes my desire to keep the bad things out of a course and to highlight the real learning that's needed by the student. I hope you can visualize this image with me. I have a second passion that can't be contained in an artifact, and that's my love and passion for continuous improvement. I don't think I have ever taught the same course twice the same way. I always go looking for new materials, new ways of presenting content to my class, new ways of finding that connection between me, my passion for my particular discipline, and how to build that same passion in a student. The thing that excites me most about this course is actually learning more technology. I am somewhat of a technophobe. I have 2 PCs sitting here in my home office. I have a smartphone, I have a PDA, I have a Cruise, I have a HP touchpad, and I haven't figured out what I like best. Yet having all of that, I probably know a very small portion of the capability of each one of them. And so it really excites me in this class to know that I'm going to learn some more tools, some more vocabulary, and be able to capture and do things excitingly, hopefully to keep my class, I guess, not only entertained, but enjoying the material and learning it. Again, as I started out, I felt like that new student. I already have my anxieties that I'm not going to be able to do this, and it's surprising me right now that I'm learning how to record on a computer. I've been asked to share something about my current syllabus, and I'm going to be developing international business through this online course. And I looked back at my syllabus and kind of laughed and chuckled. It's dry, it's uninteresting, it's plain, it's blah. I have great hopes that the tool Prezi, which I learned in the overview, has the potential maybe to spark my new syllabus for my new online course to make it interesting for my students, so it's not quite so dull and not quite so uninviting. Anyway, I hope I have shared somewhat about me in this short video, that you can get to know who I am and what I stand for. I'm really looking forward to meeting the others in this class and learning all of the tools and vocabulary that Susan's wanting to depart to us so that we can become good online teachers. So I'll talk to you soon. It's Vicky signing off.